Hi, I'm Erin Curran. I'm here with Joseph Tolbert, Harvest Group Institute. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Good.
We are talking about investing in human stock, and today's question is, how do I get my life and my business to move in the direction I want it to go?
Yes, and which is a good question. And the answer is really influence. Influence at its core is, how do I get things to move in my direction?
Okay.
How do I get people to do what I need them to do that's a mutual benefit though? And what it really entails is your ability to deliver what you say. When you say something and then deliver that, and you have a track record of that, people tend to listen to you. And they tend to believe that you have something of value. And so it's like if I had $1,000, you live across town, and I said, "Hey, what are you doing, Aaron?" And you said, "Well, I'm watching TV, kind of tired, not going anywhere." "Well, I have $1,000. If you come over here, I'll give it to you."
Wow.
And immediately you feel like, "Well, I think I might go do that."
Yeah.
But you believe that I have it, and you believe that I'll give it to you when you get there.
Okay, so it sounds like there's an element of trust that's based on a track record.
Absolutely. And without that, you are really hard-pressed to develop any influence in your life at all. People will not listen to you. They will not buy into what you're talking about doing. You tell your mom, "I think I want to own a business. I have this great idea." You tell your wife, "I got this really cool idea, honey. I'm going to do this." And they don't believe you really.
Right.
You say, "Hey, I want to be a motivational speaker. I'm going to be speaking at this thing over there. They invited me to come. Would you come support me?" And everybody's happy for you.
Right.
But nobody really wants to move in your direction. They're like, "I got something to do. Good for you." Pat on the back, placate you and send you on your way. That's not what you want. You won't be successful if that's the track record that you've laid, and this is the outcomes that you're getting.
And it also, I think, even goes beyond family, because I know for a little while when I was really finding myself as an entrepreneur, I would get a sense of what you're talking about when I would go to networking meetings trying to find my 30-second commercial.
Yeah.
And when I was trying things out and trying things on, people would get really confused because each week my message sounded different.
Yeah.
Nobody could really trust who and where I was, and what I'm hearing is that created some hesitance and uncertainty in their minds.
And it does. People go out to look for investors, but with that same attitude of being, back and forth, recreating what you say, not saying the same things. You're sitting with a guy and he's really interested.
Yes.
And you say something like, "Yeah, we're going to do this, and we're going to do this, and we're going to do this." And then you say something kind of crazy that's a little bit offbeat or a little bit different. And now he's like, "I don't know if I want to give you my money. I don't know. You're showing me that I may not be able to trust that you can deliver what you're saying." And then you're trying to call this guy. Now he's not answering your phone calls. And now you're blaming him for not answering your calls after he said he'd help you. And but he's answering somebody's calls.
Right.
He's just not answering yours. And so beyond your ability to create a great track record of saying something and delivering it,
right,
is if you don't ever look at yourself and say, "There's got to be something that I'm doing wrong that makes people say, what you're doing sounds great, but I just don't want to participate."
So it sounds to me like you're saying that influence is built through integrity.
Basically, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So the more consistent I am speaking who I am and what it is I'm up to, and the more reliable I am for people who can believe in my word, then my influence grows. And as my influence grows, then I can start to nudge things in a direction that I want it to go.
Right. It's like getting really good at saying the same thing every time.
Okay.
And then getting really good at making what you say happen every time.
Very good.
And not, with borrowing, I can hear people right now, "Well, what about emergencies? What about if something happens?" That's not what I'm talking about. Just being congruent in what you say. Get consistent with what you say. Same story, same message. And then be able to produce the fruit from that message consistently every time. Be duplicatable. When you can do that, that right there is influence.
Powerful stuff. Okay, great. Well, you heard it. Influence, integrity, Start building yours. We're having a seminar to teach you how to build those a little bit stronger every day. May 24th, we're going to be at the Crown Plaza on River Place. You can go to www.harvestgroupinstitute.com to register. From what I understand, we're doing a little bit of a different model this time. There's going to be some free seating and some VIP seating available.
Absolutely, yes.
And a lot of goodies for those people who sign up for VIP. So go to the website, get yourself registered, and we'll see you there.
Bye.